An hour's drive from Isiolo town, north of Kenya's capital, Nairobi, we find 21-year-old Consolata Najipu in Nangida village, Samburu County, busy with her day-to-day activities. But this particular activity we found her doing is one she has undertaken over the past few years, which has now become part of her life. It is that of washing these plastic bags. We couldn't believe when she confided in us that this is what she always uses in place of condoms.
Na tena hii karatasi tunaiba kwa sababu serikali haitaki kutumia, na tukitaka kununua kwa town tunauziwa pesa 51 na hatuna pesa ya kununua.
Poverty and inadequate supply of condoms in her locale has pushed Consolata to take this dangerous yet the only option, she reveals.
Na tena hii karatasi tunaiba kwa sababu serikali haitaki kutumia, na tukitaka kununua kwa town tunauziwa pesa 51 na hatuna pesa ya kununua.
Just across the fence from Consolata's homestead, we find yet another woman. The 24-year-old mother of 5 is also busy washing, but unlike her neighbor Consolata, she is lucky to have afforded condoms, but just like her neighbor, she washes and recycles them.
Naosha condom kwa sababu huwa tunatumianga mara 3, na tukitumia mara 3 huwa tunaosha na tunaanika.
Luckily for her, she indulges only with one partner, her husband, and now she says she resorted to this measure because she couldn't afford buying condoms, a big treasure in these sides which sells at 100 shillings per piece at the nearby Archers Post Center.
Na wakati hatuna condom huwa tunatumianga makaratasi, kwa sababu hii condom huwa inauzwa shilingi 100 na kuna ile ya 50.
Most women here are only housewives with no formal employment. They engage in harvesting and selling sand, sometimes involving their children. In a day, at least 5 women collectively harvest about 3 wheelbarrows full of sand, with each costing 70 shillings, an amount they have to share amongst themselves equally. With the little income weighed in between buying food and other basic necessities, condoms remain a luxury here, leading to a high prevalence of HIV and AIDS.
Baadhi ya watu kuna wale hawana pesa na lazima watumie makaratasi.
By the time of our arrival here, a man who is their neighbor had just succumbed to the disease. He was not lucky to survive for long, as the acute shortage of antiretrovirals made matters worse. We are told access to these all-important drugs have remained a piped dream.
Ukienda hospitali kama hii, serikali imejenga hospitali White Elephant. Ni nyumba kubwa tu, lakini hakuna hata kiti ya kukalia, hakuna daktari, hakuna dawa.
As we traversed the village, assessing how deep-lying this issue of using polythene as condoms had gone, we find locals involved in song and dance, delighted to have received visitors who coincidentally, just like us, were here to assess and perhaps save the situation.
This is something that we saw in the villages, in the manyatas. That's why we came back, and now we are giving free condoms.
We follow them to more remote areas in the village, and at one spot we find an ailing, abandoned woman, lonely.
Anasema hivi ni kama ametengwa kidogo, yule marafiki wake ametenga yeye kidogo, hakuna wale wanamtembelea kuongea na yeye, kwa sababu wakati mwingi naenda kutembea kwa vijiji hapa ndio kupata watu kuongea, lakini watu wanaterana wewe wanaweka kando.
Word had spread in Archers Post Center about our presence in the village. At one point, we found residents gathered, at least hoping we had goodies for them. And true to their expectations, our newly found partners, Good Life Trust, came in handy, distributing condoms and other contraceptives to the delighted residents. Ibrahim Karanja, KTN News.